What is up, everybody? Welcome to the MalcGoolie channel. As always, I am your host, MalcGoolie. I am the wrestling guru or wrestling observer due to Spotlight Sports Talk, and this video is brought to you by Spotlight Sports Talk. I have an annotation notice right there, and also his channel link will be in the description. Subscribe to the Spotlight Sports Talk channel today if you love basketball, football, baseball. The man does it all for sports. He loves sports. He also does some wrestling, but I'm mostly in charge of all the wrestling, so some of my videos will be on his channel. If you miss it on mine or anything. But subscribe to his channel. Also subscribe to mine if you haven't already. I also do wrestling. Obviously I do wrestling, but I also do basketball. I also do football. I'm trying to get into mix of baseball because I'm a Chicago all the way kind of guy. So I love the Cubs. I love the Blackhawks. I love the Bulls, and I love the Bears. And I really, really love wrestling as well. So, as you can tell, WWE Stomping Grounds, it's this Sunday. So I thought it was time to do a picks and predictions. A lot of my ghoulies, we like to call them, for any of subscribers, wanted me to do the picks and predictions for Stomping Ground. And I said, what the heck. I aim to please. A lot of you asked for it, so here we go. As you can tell by this card, there's only 9 matches with 7 titles on the line. And also, as you can see how I formatted this, I'm going for matches all the way to the bottom that I really don't care about, all the way to the top. So basically, I'm going to go for the first match right here in the bottom, all the way to the corner, which is the WWE Championship match, which I believe should end the show because of the special stipulation. And I think something could happen here on this pay-per-view as well. I don't think it would happen, but like I said, this is picks and predictions. So here we go. WWE Stomping Grounds, MalcGoolie's picks and predictions. Let's start off with the first match of the night, as it will be the New Day versus Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. I'm going to be really, really serious with here. I know a lot of people are going to pick the New Day because of popularity and everybody loves the New Day, but personally, what is wrong with having Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn win? It won't hurt the New Day in any way, and this would help give some momentum back to Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn for what happened on Raw this past week, as they lost the 2 out of 3 fall 6-man tag team match. So I wouldn't mind having Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens win. I would say how the match should end. Let's say Xavier Woods is going for the hot tag. He tags Big E, but the referee doesn't see it. Let's say Kevin Owens takes out Big E, and then out of nowhere, Sami Zayn hits the Halula kick on to Xavier Woods, and 1, 2, 3, Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens win. So that's who I am predicting to win this match. So I'm going with Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. Next is the Cruiserweight Championship match, as Tony Nese will defend the Cruiserweight Championship against Drew Gulak and Akira Tozawa. Now, Akira Tozawa is a former Cruiserweight champion. He had an okay beating Neville with the belt. I was kind of shocked that they let him beat Neville, but that was a long time ago. I don't watch 205 Live like I should, but I normally be working on that day. I only see what I see on YouTube. So, what I can take from this match, I think all 3 of these men, I think they pinned Gulak or somebody, and then the referees got confused on who is the real Cruiserweight champion. So, Dallas Maverick, aka known as Rockstar Spud, makes a triple threat match between the 3 men. Personally, I say Tony Nese is going to retain this title because I don't really see Akira Tozawa winning the belt, taking the Cruiserweight Championship back. And as for Drew Gulak, I would say Drew Gulak would be a good alternative to take the belt off of Tony Nese, but I would say wait till SummerSlam or somewhere with Survivor Series. To be honest, though, I think Tony Nese will have a pretty okay run with the title. Like I said, don't watch 205 Live as much, but he had some great matches with Buddy Murphy. But that whole Ari Daivari match was not really good. Hopefully that this one will be better. because I think all three men are very competent in the ring. So I'm going to go with Tony Nese. I think Tony Nese will retain the title, but I wouldn't be surprised if they did try to put the belt on Drew Gulak at SummerSlam or somewhere like that. So I'm going with Tony Nese to retain the Cruiserweight Championship. Next, the SmackDown Tag Team titles are on the line as Eric Rowan and Daniel Bryan defend the SmackDown Tag Team titles against Heavy Machinery. Personally, I'm happy that they're having this match here at Stomping Grounds. I really hope that this feud goes long, and I really hope that Heavy Machinery takes the belts at SummerSlam. So obviously I'm going for the champions here, Daniel Bryan and Eric Rowan. I don't really see Heavy Machinery winning the tag team titles yet. Like I said, SummerSlam would be the perfect place, the perfect pay-per-view to have Heavy Machinery win the SmackDown tag team titles. As far as I'm concerned, let's have Daniel Bryan and Eric Rowan win. They can even lose the belt. Well, not lose the belts, but they can actually lose the match without losing the belts, making Heavy Machinery look strong as well. Maybe like you could do a DQ finish or a count-out finish. Either way, I'm predicting that Daniel Bryan and Eric Rowan are going to retain these belts by hook or by crook. If they win by pinfall, okay. If they lose the match but still have the titles, I'm fine with it too. So either way, Daniel Bryan and Eric Rowan are going to walk out of Stomping Grounds with the SmackDown Tag Team titles. Next, this one I'm going to make this short and quick. The Raw Women's Championship, Becky Lynch versus Lacey Evans. As you all know, I'm not the biggest Lacey Evans fan. Personally, I really think Becky Lynch is holding this belt until probably, I would say, around either she'll lose the belt at SummerSlam or she's going to lose the belt at Survivor Series. Or actually, no, not even Survivor Series. She might lose it at the Rumble. Either way, I don't see Lacey Evans walking out at Stomping Grounds the new Raw Women's Champion. I'm sorry, guys. I don't see it. The man retains here. So I'm going with Becky Lynch over Lacey Evans. Next, we're going to go with Ricochet is coming after Samoa Joe for the United States Championship. Ricochet has a hell of momentum going into this. Samoa Joe just recently won. Well, actually, was recently handed the title because Rey Mysterio had to drop the title due to injuries. I think a separated shoulder or something like that. So a fatal 5-way match was announced between Ricochet, The Miz, Braun Strowman, Bobby Lashley, and Cesaro. And I was actually kind of surprised. I thought The Miz was going to win, but no, they gave it to Ricochet, which is an okay match. I actually think it was okay for having Ricochet win the fatal 5-way match, elimination 5-way match. But do I see him winning the belt? No, I do not see him winning the belt. It would be interesting if Ricochet wins, but I cannot see Ricochet beating Samoa Joe. This match could shock us. It could be you could say match of the night. It really could be. It could be. Ricochet I like Ricochet and I love Samoa Joe. I got Samoa Joe retaining the US title. I think this match could wake the fans up, so to speak. It could be our match of the night. Who knows? But I have Samoa Joe retaining over Ricochet. Next, Roman Reigns versus Drew McIntyre. As much as I love Drew McIntyre, I only see Roman Reigns winning this match. I don't hate Roman Reigns. I don't hate him as much as everybody else does. Personally, I like Roman. I'm actually kind of shocked that they haven't put him in the WWE title picture yet. And his recent feud with Shane McMahon is also kind of interesting. Also, having Shane beat Roman what's this called, the Superstar Showdown or something like that? In Saudi Arabia, shocked the hell out of me. But due to Drew McIntyre's interference, that's probably why. But it was still shocking having Roman lose to Shane. But here, I think Roman's going to get his win back. He's going to get his payback over Drew McIntyre here. So I'm going with Roman Reigns over Drew McIntyre. Next is the SmackDown Women's Championship as Bayley defends the SmackDown Women's title against Alexa Bliss. This one here, you have Alexa Bliss, who is semi a baby face. I still believe she is a heel. She has Nikki Cross in her corner, and Nikki Cross said that she is going to make sure that Alexa Bliss walks out of Stomping Grounds with the SmackDown Women's title. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see Alexa Bliss win this title, because if Alexa Bliss wins this title, you might as well just throw away the freaking brand split at this point. I mean, I know they're doing the wild card thing, which is okay, but at the same time, I don't really like the fact that a Raw superstar can take a SmackDown title away. No, I don't want to see that. No, but if they put the belt on Alexa Bliss, I'm going to be pissed. I mean, I don't hate Alexa Bliss, but Bayley, I want Bayley to have at least a good run with the SmackDown Women's title, if that makes sense. I love Bayley, so I'd rather see Bayley retain here. I think Nikki Cross is going to interfere. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. But if Bayley can somehow beat the odds, I think it would be okay. Like I said, have Bayley retain here. So I'm going to go with Bayley. If Alexa Bliss wins, I'll be mad. Like I said, I don't hate Alexa Bliss, but having a Raw superstar take a SmackDown title away, just no. Just no. I'm not really happy for that. Like I said, the brand split, you might as well just end it completely if you're just gonna have this wild card thing going around. But like I said, I'm going with Bayley. Hope and pray that Bayley beats Alexa Bliss. Now it's time for the two big main events here. Seth Rollins defending the Universal Championship against Baron Corbin. Now, the special guest referee, a lot of people say who's going to be the special guest referee for this match. A lot of people say Shane McMahon. I don't think it's going to be Shane. You know what would be hilarious, though? A lot of people said that it could be Bray Wyatt. It would be hilarious if it was Bray, but I don't see Bray or Shane being the referee. What if, just for the hell of it, what if the special guest referee was Brock Lesnar? I mean, think about it. Brock Lesnar is still the Money in the Bank holder. He can cash that briefcase in anytime. Wouldn't it be something if he was the referee for this match and somehow not only Suplex City's the crap out of Baron Corbin, but also Seth Rollins as well, and then saying, this match is now a triple threat match. He somehow cashes it in, even though I don't want to see a Brock Lesnar cash in. But if Brock Lesnar isn't the special guest referee, I don't know who it would be. If it was Shane, okay, but I don't think, for Shane, it wouldn't make any sense if it was Shane. To me, it won't. It wouldn't make any sense if it was Bray. I guess if you were to have Bray in there, like have Seth beat Corbin, but then have Bray Wyatt come out there and just Sister Abigail Seth Rollins, and that can be Seth Rollins' next feud. I don't see Baron Corbin winning this match, and whoever is the special guest referee, Seth Rollins has been low-key laying people out with a steel chair, which I actually really, really liked, and I really enjoyed it for Monday Night Raw, what we saw this week. So, at the end of the day, I'm going to go with burn it down, Seth Rollins over Baron Corbin. And now the main event, which I believe that should be the main event, the steel cage match for the WWE Championship as Kofi Kingston defends the WWE title against Dolph Ziggler. This has Kofi Kingston written all over it. I mean, if Dolph did win the WWE title, it would shock me. It would shock me if Dolph would win the title. Like I said, I like both superstars here. I think that we'll put on a very entertaining steel cage match. I have Kofi Kingston winning. Now, here's how Stomping Ground should end. You can have Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn interfere in this match. You can have the New Day also save Kofi. You can have Kofi basically beat Dolph Ziggler. But here's the best part of it. Why not have Big E turn heel on Kofi Kingston, beat the living crap out of Kofi, beat the living crap out of Xavier Woods. You can even make Kofi get a little bit bloody. So does Xavier Woods. I believe that Stomping Grounds, it would be nice if they did this. Have Big E turn his back on Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods. Big E goes heel, and we end Stomping Ground with a big heel turn. The fans won't expect it. And I would love that to be the ending for Stomping Grounds. Tell me you don't want to see that. That would really be something. And you can have this big feud between Big E and Kofi Kingston. Or hell, you can have this match for next year's WrestleMania if they go that far and book it the right way. I did how to book the New Day split and how they would do that. If you want to see that, that's also on my playlist here, how to book WWE. I think that's the first episode I've ever done on how to book. But seriously, Kofi Kingston is going to retain, so I have Kofi Kingston retaining the WWE title against Dolph Ziggler. But I'm suspecting a heel turn. I would love to see Big E go heel and beat the crap out of Kofi and Xavier Woods. That would set up a really good match. I think the next pay-per-view would be Extreme Rules, if I'm not mistaken, and that's in Philadelphia. So that would be something to start off with the feud between Kofi and Big E. You can actually lead that up to SummerSlam if they haven't decided to put the belt on Shane. Good God, why would they put the belt on Shane? But anyway, yeah. Kofi Kingston retains, and let's end off with Stomping Grounds on a big surprise. Have freaking Big E turn heel. So yeah. So let's recap. Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn over the New Day. Tony Nese is going to retain the Cruiserweight Championship. I have Daniel Bryan and Eric Rowan retaining the SmackDown Championships either by pinfall or by DQ or count out. It doesn't matter. I have Bryan and Rowan leaving the belts, leaving Stomping Ground still the SmackDown Tag Team Champions. I have Becky Lynch over Lacey Evans. I have Samoa Joe retaining the title over Ricochet. Roman Reigns over Drew McIntyre. I have Bayley retaining. I have Seth Rollins retaining. And I also have Kofi Kingston retaining. So basically all the championships are going, I believe all the championships are not going to change hands here on the Stomping Ground, but I believe there will be a big heel turn at Stomping Grounds, and there could be a big surprise between the Corbin and Seth Rollins match if Bray Wyatt does make his debut at Stomping Grounds, and Sister Abigail's Seth Rollins, which will be really good. And also if they do that and through another surprise, like I said earlier, have Big E basically beat the hell out of Kofi and Xavier Woods to end Stomping Ground. So there you have it, guys. Those are my picks and predictions for this show. Let me know in the comment section below who you have this Sunday for WWE Stomping Grounds. You think the show is going to be a good show, how you feel about this card. To me, I think this card is actually pretty good. So with that being said, I will probably try to watch this pay-per-view somewhere around next week, and I will give my final thoughts on it. Like I said, I will not be home on Sunday to watch this pay-per-view with you, but I will try to watch some of the ending of the matches and how I felt about a little mini review at the end of it. So with that being said, I am MalcGoolie. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you all again next time. God bless you all, and peace.